Hello students, this is your physics teacher Sailesh and today we are going to discuss about the errors in measurement. So what is error? Error is an uncertainty of the measurement, okay, and it can be calculated with the help of true value and measured value. So the difference of true value and measured value is called error, okay. So error in any measurement can be reduced by taking many measurements and many measured values. So there are many types of errors. One is absolute error, mean absolute error, percentage error and relative error. These are the different errors. So what is absolute error? Absolute error is the difference of true value and measured value. Suppose there are many in measured values like a1, a2, a3, a4 up to so on. Then the absolute error, this is delta A equals to A minus A1, because if A1 is a measured value and A is true value, so the difference of measured value and true value is called absolute error. So this is the first absolute error in the first measurement. Now for second, delta A2 equals to A minus A2, delta A3 equals to A minus A3 up to so on. For n, delta An equals to A minus Am. So this is the absolute error, okay. Now the next is mean absolute error. The arithmetic mean of positive magnitudes of all the absolute errors is called mean absolute error. So the arithmetic mean of positive magnitudes of all the absolute errors means these are the absolute errors, and there will be some positive values of delta A, A1, A2, A3, or there will be some negative values. So we have to take here only positive magnitudes, means we cannot take the negative sign, okay. So the mean absolute error can be written delta A equals to magnitude of delta A1 plus magnitude of delta A2 plus up to so on magnitude of delta An divided by n. This is the mean absolute error, means taking mean of all absolute errors is called mean absolute error, okay. But the negative sign will be neglected and only we consider the magnitude, okay. Now the next is relative error. Relative error is the ratio of mean absolute error to the true value, means mean absolute error equals to delta A upon A. This is the formula for mean absolute error, okay. So A is true value and delta A is mean absolute error. Then true value is a standard value. Now the next is percentage error. The percentage of relative error is called percentage error, and this is represented by delta A upon A into 100. This is the formula for percentage error of this. This is the percentage error, okay. So these all are the errors in any measurement. Now the next topic is errors in the sum of two quantities. So we consider two quantities A and B, and the absolute errors of A and B is delta A and delta B. These are the absolute errors in A and B respectively. So the measured value of A, the measured value of A can be written as A plus minus delta A, because delta A is absolute error and absolute error may be positive or negative. Now the measured value of B, that is B plus minus delta B. So we consider Z equals to A plus B, and the error in Z, absolute error in Z is Z plus minus delta Z, and measured value of A, this is A plus minus delta A, and B, that is B plus minus delta B. Now we will solve this. Z plus minus Z equals to, this will be A plus B plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. This is equation 1, and from equation 1 we will put the value of A plus B, that is Z. So Z plus minus delta Z equals to Z plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. Then Z will cancel, so this will be plus minus delta Z equals to plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. So the value of maximum value of Z, maximum value of Z will be delta A plus delta B. So if two quantities are adding, then the errors will also add on same time. Now the next is errors in difference of two quantities. Error in difference in two quantities. Now similarly we consider two values A and B, and the absolute errors of A and B is delta A and delta B. Delta A, delta B are absolute errors of A and B respectively. So the measured value can be represented by same, A equals to A plus minus delta A, B equals to B plus minus delta B. So let Z equals to A minus B. Now we will put the values of A and B. So this is Z plus minus delta Z equals to A, that is A plus minus delta A minus B plus minus delta B. So this is Z plus minus delta Z equals to, this will be A minus B plus minus delta A and minus plus delta B. Now the value of A minus B is Z. So this is Z plus minus delta Z equals to Z plus minus delta A minus plus delta B. Then this is cancel. So delta Z equals to plus minus delta A minus plus delta B. So the maximum value of delta Z maximum, this will be delta A plus delta B. So on summation and on difference, in both conditions the absolute errors will be added with each other for the maximum error of resultant. Okay. Now the next is error in product. So we consider two quantities A and B, and let Z equals to A into B. Then A and B, these can be represented by this type, that is Z plus minus delta Z equals to A. This is A plus minus delta A into B plus minus delta B. So this is Z plus minus delta Z equals to, we will multiply this A into B plus minus delta A into B and plus minus A into delta B plus minus delta A into delta B. Now Z plus minus delta Z and the value of AB, this is Z, so Z and plus minus b into delta a plus minus a into delta b, and this value can be neglected because delta a and delta a into delta b can be neglected because delta a and delta b both are very small, and the product of these two small quantities will also very small, so this can be neglected. Now the value of z, this will be cancelled, so this is delta z plus minus delta z equals to plus minus b into delta a plus minus a into delta b. Now dividing both sides by equation 1, dividing both sides by equation 1, so equation 2 divided by 1, then this will be delta z upon z equals to plus minus b into delta a upon a into b plus minus a into delta b upon a into b. So this is b and a both are cancelled, so this is plus minus delta z upon z equals to delta a upon a plus delta b upon b. So the maximum value of z upon delta z upon z, maximum value of delta z upon z, this will be delta a upon a plus delta b upon b. This is the final answer of this error in product. So if we multiply two quantities, then their absolute errors will be in this way. Now the next is error in the division. So we consider two quantities a and b, and z can be represented in the form of a and b, that is z equals to a upon b, and a and b and z, these are represented by z plus minus delta z equals to a plus minus delta a upon b plus minus delta d. Now z plus minus delta z equals to, we take a common, so this is 1 plus minus delta a upon a. Now from the denominator we will take common b, so this is 1 plus minus delta b upon b. Now this will be a upon b, and we can write a upon b equals to z. So this is z plus minus delta z equals to z into 1 plus minus delta a upon a into, and this term will be in numerator, so this is 1 plus minus delta b upon b to the power minus 1. Okay. Now we will apply the binomial expansion. Binomial expansions equation is 1 plus x to the power n. Formula of 1 plus x to the power n is 1 plus nx plus n minus 1 upon 2 factorial x square up to so on, and we can neglect higher power terms of x, and we will use only 1 plus nx. So the value of n is minus 1 and value of x is delta b upon b. So we can write z plus minus delta z equals to z, and this is 1 plus minus delta a upon a into, this is 1 and the value of 1 is this, so this is minus plus delta b upon b. Now this is z plus minus delta z equals to, we will multiply this, so this is z and 1 plus minus delta a upon a, and this will be minus plus delta b upon b. Now this is plus delta a into delta b upon a into b. This is the terms delta A upon A and terms delta B upon B, these are very small. So delta A upon A into delta B upon B can be neglected. So we will neglect this term because the value of this term is very small and we can neglect it. So this will be z plus minus delta z equals to z1 plus minus delta A upon A plus minus delta B upon B. Now we will divide this value of z. So this will be 1 plus minus delta z upon z equals to 1 plus minus delta A upon A plus minus delta B upon B. Now this will be cancelled. So delta z upon z, the maximum value of delta z upon z equals to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. This is the maximum relative error of the A and B. Now the next is error in power of the quantity. Now we consider z equals to A to the power m. So z can be written as z plus minus delta z equals to A can be written as A plus minus delta A to the power m. Now z plus minus delta z equals to, we take common A to the power m. So this will be A plus minus 1 plus minus delta A upon A to the power m. Now we will apply the value of this is m. So z plus minus delta z equals to, we will put the value of A to the power n, that is z 1 plus minus, and we will apply the formula binomial extension 1 plus x to the power m. So this will be 1 plus nx. So this will be n into delta A upon A. Now this is z plus minus delta z equals to, and we will divide this value of z. So this will be whole upon z equals to 1 plus minus n into delta A upon A. Now this is 1 plus minus delta z upon z equals to 1 plus minus n into delta A upon A. Now this will be cancelled, and the maximum value of delta z upon z, this is m into delta A upon A. This is the error, relative error in the measurement of z when z is A to the power m. Now general condition, if z equals to A to the power p, b to the power q upon c to the power r, if we consider this type of physical quantity, now we have to calculate the value of delta z upon z. So this will be we apply direct formula, then this is delta z upon z equals to A to the power p and the value of A to the power n, that is n delta A upon A. So this will be p into delta A upon A, and on applying product rule, the values of A into B, then that will be delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. So this will be plus q into delta B upon B plus this will apply in this division rule. So this is R into delta C upon C. So in general condition we will apply this formula. Now if we calculate the percentage error, so delta z upon z into 100 equals to p into delta A upon A into 100 plus q into delta B upon B into 100 plus R into delta C upon C into 100. This is the formula for percentage error. Now we are going to solve this problem. This is the error in the measurement in radius of the sphere is 2%. What would be the error in the measurement of volume of the sphere? So Here the percentage error in the measurement of radius, that is delta r upon r into 100. The value of this percentage error in the measurement of sphere, radius of the sphere is this, that is 2%, and we have to calculate the value of percentage error in volume. Now volume of the sphere, volume of the sphere is V equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now the percentage error in volume, this will be delta V upon V into 100, and the term 4 upon 3 pi, this is constant and there is no any error. So error is in radius, so we can write r cube, this is 3 into delta r upon r into 100. Now we will put this value, then this is 3 into 2%, so this will be 6%. So the volume percentage error in the measurement of volume is 6%. Now the next question is the physical quantity x is given by the equation x equals to a square dq upon c under root d, and the percentage errors in the measurement of a, b, c and d are 1, 2, 3 and 4% respectively. We have to calculate the percentage error in x. Now in the question the percentage error of a is 1%, so we can write the percentage error of a, that is delta a upon a into 100, this is 1%. Now percentage error in b, delta b upon b into 100, this is 2%, and delta c upon c into 100, this is 3%, and delta d upon d into 100, this is 4%. And we have to calculate the value of delta x upon x into 100. Now the equation is x equals to a square b cube upon c root d. Now we will write delta x upon x into 100 equals to a square, that is 2 into delta a upon a into 100 plus 3 into delta b upon b into 100 plus c, this is delta c upon c into 100, and for d this will be 1 by 2 into delta d upon d into 100, because the power of d is 1 by 2, so this will be in this form. So delta x upon x into 100 equals to, this is 2 into delta a upon a, this value is 1% plus 3 into 2% plus value of c, this is 3% plus 1 by 2, and the value of d is 4%. Then delta x upon x into 100 equals to, this is 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2, then this will be 13%. This is the final answer. Now in this question the measured mass and volume of a body are 2.00 gram and 5.0 centimeter cube respectively. What would be the percentage error in the measurement of density? So the measured mass is 2.00 gram and the volume is 5.0 centimeter cube, and there is no any errors given in the question. So we will take the value of delta m, that is minimum possible error or minimum possible value. So this will be 0.01 gram, and in this will be delta v, and this value is 0.1 centimeter cube. Now density rho equals to mass upon volume. Then we have to calculate the value of percentage error in density. So delta rho upon rho into 100, this will be delta m upon m into 100 plus delta v upon v into 100. Now we will put these values, that is value of 0 delta m, this is 0.01 divided by 2.00 into 100 plus this is 0.1 divided by 5.0 into 100. So we will solve this. Then this will be 1 upon 2 plus this will be 10 upon 5. Then this is 1 by 2. Then this will be 0.5% and this will be 2%. So the percentage error in the measurement of density is 2.5%. This is the final answer of this question. So this is sufficient for today, and in the next lecture we will discuss about dimensional analysis. Okay, then all the best to all of you.